The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Tommaso Ciampa!
Oh, welcome everybody to another edition of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode episode. We are about halfway to the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. We are just in kind of the middle of our tournaments for both the men and the women. We're getting started here tonight, though, with the United States Champion in action in the King of the Ring against the leader of the C Nation, part of the tag team with Xavier Woods, John Cena. So Tommaso Ciampa and John Cena going to go one-on-one to start off Monday Night Raw. And what a show we have for you tonight. Not only this, but for our women, for the Queen of the Ring, we have the Raw semifinals starting off here tonight with Bianca Belair going one-on-one with Raquel Rodriguez, the battle of the powerhouses of the women's division here on Raw. Here he comes. You can't see me, John Cena coming down to the ring, hoping.
And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time,
John Cena hitting his stride in recent weeks, being part of this King of the Ring tournament. Mostly a tag team guy, most of the time in our universe mode. But as you saw in the little graphic there, that he is 3-2 here, thanks for his win to get into the semifinals here on Monday Night Raw. So John Cena getting to a little bit back in form here. And if he gets to King of the Ring, and if he gets to the number one contendership, we might have a John Cena versus Edge match at the Royal Rumble. And that's certainly taking it back, what, 20 years? That would be a crazy, crazy matchup. But Tommaso Ciampa, the U.S. champion, is in his... All right, let's get this match started. Here we go. First official featured matchup here tonight. U.S. champion versus John Cena. Of course, John Cena trying to get back into that world title picture. Of course, 16-time world champion, tied for the most world championships. He would love to start off the year to go into Royal Rumble to capture the WWE Championship for his 17th time and make history to start off the new year. And there's a power bomb to start off the matchup. As we see now off the ropes, Ciampa. Nope. Oh, just crashes into the referee there and gave him a little bit of a reprieve as he hits a twisting facebuster. Goes for a cover, hooks the far leg. Two, and oh, it was close already to start off the matchup. And Ciampa, now Cena trying to drag himself up. And oh, there's Ciampa there with a shoulder barge, shoulder tackle. Obviously a spear to take down Cena to the floor. And this match rolls on. A huge slap right to the back there of Cena. Now, Cena, oh, gets caught. But now Ciampa, oh, wait a minute. Gonna go for a DDT on the apron. Of course, the hardest part of the ring, as you know. It's a huge metal frame that encompasses the four sides of the ring. Any move on there is just about twice as powerful, twice as deadly as if it was done in the middle of the ring. Now Ciampa gonna drag. Cena, of course, part of, like I said before, part of a tag team most of his time here in Universe mode. And of course, he's now part of the tag team with Xavier Woods. They got a win last week, and now Cena, of course, looking good. He's winning his matches both in the singles and tag team division. on the road to the King and Queen of the Ring. There's a knee there by Ciampa. So for right now, Cena looking to be in good hands here. Oof. He's looking in good form, good work. And now Cena gets caught with a kidney shot with the knee by Ciampa. Ciampa now on the offense here in this matchup. You see, no, look at these. Oh, God, these slaps by the champ. And on the other hand, Ciampa, of course, the story with him is that if he makes it all the way to the Royal Rumble, he would be the #1 contender. He would be in line to possibly be a double champion to start off his year. He goes to the Royal Rumble facing off against the WWE Champion Edge, and he wins that matchup. He will be a double champion. Now, it's barring him, defending that U.S. Championship on the way to Royal Rumble, but nevertheless, it could be a possibility where Ciampa walks out of Royal Rumble in the next few months here as a double champion. Cena not making it easy for him. Ciampa trying to get back to his feet, and in with a clothesline is Cena. Takes the champ down. Now trying to work over the crowd, trying to get the crowd into it, trying to get behind Cena. And he's going to pick up the champ. And he's going to, try to drag the champ, but no. Ciampa, no pun intended. And a few shots to the midsection. Now, big time clothesline to the back of the neck of Cena. And of course, Cena, I mean, we kind of have to deal with it that Cena's getting up there in age. The more attack that he takes, the longer this match goes, I think favors Ciampa here with a DDT. Takes down Cena with that DDT. 2-0. That's the second time a deadly DDT has been done to Cena in this matchup with a big clothesline by Ciampa. And Ciampa obviously has a thing in mind here to take down the neck of Cena. Of course, Cena has his own problems with his neck. Of course, most of the wrestlers in WWE do have a problem with their neck. Of course, Ciampa also has problems with his neck, and of course, our WWE Champion Edge has problems with his neck and back, and just probably almost all body parts at this point. But look at this, Ciampa with a my God! That was kind of like a variation of what he did before with that twisting facebuster, but it was in the form of a neck breaker. It was quite weird, but nevertheless, we'll be going for that fairy tale ending. But Cena going for here we go. We know what this is. Cena, few shoulder tackles, go for the clothesline, no, Ciampa, why? And into that slam, but I think Ciampa might have scouted a little bit. He was trying to move out of the way to get out of that position for the 5-knuckle shuffle. And there's a Gumrat suplex. Cena follows up with an elbow. So Cena's traditional combo was not to full fruition here as Ciampa moves out of the way. So Cena's all out of sorts right now. What does he do? And now into another knee goes Cena. And Ciampa now on the offense once again with these shots, these right hands to the side of the face. Followed up by a stomp here to the midsection. Goes for a quick cover. 2, no. And Cena gets the shoulder up. It's Cena. Ciampa, sorry, I mean, no wasted movement here, no wasted effort. Just, continuing the attack on Cena and that neck and head area. And now, what a takedown by Cena. Goes for a quick cover here. Hooks the leg once again. 1, no. And Ciampa, I mean, he's been in super good form ever since winning the U.S. Championship. And now look at this. Cena with a bear hug. And now, and just shots to the neck once again. And there's Mongolian chop. No! And now big time clothesline. Cena trying to drag himself up in the corner here. But Ciampa's right there. This guy can planned here. Oof. There's a few shots here. Now the counter there by Cena. Cena got him up. We go for a little AA. No. Goes for snake eyes. Ciampa goes down. And now a shot right to the chest. Ciampa a little worse for her now. Wait a minute. Maybe looking for a little AA, but on the backside, oh, what is this? Oh, reverse suplex into the AA. Ciampa, is he going to kick out of the AA here? Cena, oh, he gets the win, and Ciampa has been eliminated from the King of the Ring.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
So with one AA, John Cena has moved on in the King of the Ring. But not only that, he's knocked off the U.S. champion. Oh, that's you see right there. Cena has now moved on in the King of the Ring. He looks forward to our main event here tonight with Montez Ford going one-on-one with Eddie Guerrero, who will face John Cena in the, I guess this is, he moved on to the semifinals. It was the quarterfinals that the match was just on. I apologize. But we move on to another tournament, the Queen of the Ring, with two of the biggest powerhouses in the women's division going at it. Here's one of them who picked up a big upset last week against a win over Io Sky.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez!
I apologize, that wasn't last week. That was 2 weeks ago where Raquel Rodriguez got the win over Io Sky, but what a match that was. It was one of the best, I'm not even going to say women's, one of the best matches we've had in Universe mode. Raquel Rodriguez picking up the win, using her strength and her power to her advantage, and picks up the victory over Io Sky. Now, you know, you had sort of contrasting styles with Io Sky. Now you have to face someone who is kind of the same style as you. And her and Bianca Belair are both two of the powerhouses on the Raw division. So something has to give here tonight. Whose power is going to be greater?
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair!
Bianca Belair coming back to Raw as part of Team Becky Lynch at Survivor Series. Did not get the win. Damage Control walked out with the victory, which led to, of course, Blair Davenport getting that women's championship match here on Monday Night Raw a couple weeks back. But Bianca Belair has been super impressive in this Queen of the Ring, and now she gets to show off here tonight in the second featured matchup against Raquel Rodriguez. And this is going to be a hell of a matchup. Two superstars who love showcasing their strength. It's going to be all hell's blaze right now as Raquel Rodriguez goes one-on-one with Bianca Belair. Two powerhouses going one-on-one. Here we go. All in the name of moving on. To be fair, this is the first matchup in both tournaments that the winner will go on to the Queen of the Ring. This is the semifinals for the start of the semifinals for the Queen of the Ring on the Raw side of things. So the winner of this match is the first official person to get into the Queen of the Ring, the Queen of the Ring finals, but also the King and Queen of the Ring pay-per-view. So huge implications here in this matchup. As Bianca Belair first to take down Raquel, and there's a big splash. And Belair going to pick up her opponent here. I don't know what the kind of strategy when someone so like your style, your attributes, if you will, your skills are looking you dead in the face. Kind of like a mirror match between these two women. What is your greatest weakness? Yourself? Like, how do you fight off someone who has kind of the same strength as you? Oof. There's a shoulder tackle by Bianca. And now Raquel with a few shots to the midsection. Of course, Bianca Belair, a former women's champion here on the main roster. Raquel has yet to get has she been even like any kind of champion? Oh, she did capture the women's tag team titles, but nobody cares about that. So Raquel could be on her way to becoming her first women's champion. in her career if she gets past Bianca Belair. But also next week, you got to think the matchup, Trish Stratus. Look at this power by Raquel Rodriguez. Trish Stratus will go one-on-one with Becky Lynch in our main event. That's next week. What a huge marquee matchup. And Raquel Rodriguez or Bianca Belair has to look forward to the winner of that match. That will be the Raw Finals. So right now there could be a possibility of 4 different matches, I think. So it could either be Raquel Rodriguez winning this match and then facing either Trish or Becky, or Bianca winning this match and then also facing Becky or Trish Stratus at Queen of the Ring. And now going for the cover is Bianca after that elbow, I think, that she landed. And of course, if you're not familiar with the King and the Queen of the Ring, the pay-per-view kind of template, what's going to happen at King and Queen of the Ring is that the finals of both the Raw and SmackDown King and Queen of the Ring matches will happen in that match, or in that event. And then finally, the huge kind of finals between the Raw winner and the SmackDown winner of both the men and the women will also happen at King and Queen of the Ring. And then the winner of those super final extra matches will be the #1 contender for the respective world titles and will have their shot at the Royal Rumble. And now look at this. Oh, Raquel. Oh, Argentine neckbreaker. Bianca, though. The endurance, the endorphins, the adrenaline going crazy right now. Then just takes down Raquel. Now going for a big splash again. Right on the midsection. And now working over the midsection of the big and powerful Raquel. Now this crowd firmly behind Bianca Belair. Of course, many people want her to be back in the title picture. So for all intents and purposes, it could be Bianca versus Bayley in a couple months' time. But here's some of the matches that happened on tonight. Damage Control defeated Mishin and Alexa Bliss. Joe Gacy gets a win in singles action over Brooks Jensen. Wes Lee and Shawn Michaels, they get a win over the Brawling Brutes. Butch and Sheamus. Bret the Hitman Hart, he gets a win in singles action against Sanga. Charlotte Flair with a rare match and a win against Thea Hale, part of Chase U. And then finally, Viva La Bam, JD McDonough and Cedric Alexander defeated Axiom and Scripps in tag team action. Big time maneuver by Bianca with that flapjack into the standing moonsault. Good combination. Hooks the leg, hooks the far leg. No, not even a 2 count. And now Bianca has to wonder, like, oh my God, what an elbow there. Never mind. Forget my babbling. With that sick elbow, just sends Raquel back onto the mat, and now working over the limbs is Belair. Now going to the top here. She likes to go here every so often. And now she's waiting for Raquel to get back to her feet. What's going to happen here? And a big-time crossbody takes down the giantess of Raquel Rodriguez, the huge frame. And Bianca Belair, I think, has that advantage where she is more comfortable going off the top and using some springboards, where Raquel is strictly power. And now, oh, just scraped on the top rope there. Hooks the neck. And now, oh, wait a minute. He got her up. We saw this with the Io Sky match. He just flips her over. I don't know what even to call that, too. But it almost got the win for Rodriguez, but she is not done in this matchup. Raquel has got her up for that power bomb. Right in the middle of the ring. Bianca is in huge trouble, too. And no. Bianca somehow with the wherewithal, maybe just in instincts, but nevertheless, oh, counter there by Bianca. And now picks up Raquel, and no, little tit for tat there. Goes for a quick cover, does Bianca. 1, 2, no. So Raquel has hit her best move on Bianca, but Bianca got the shoulder up, so, I mean, do you continue with your attack? Do you try to figure out something else? Raquel probably has many questions that need to be answered, but right now she gets countered into a back suplex by Belair. And now Belair trying to figure out her next move. Of course, always trying to get that KOD. And oh my God, wait a minute, look at the power. The power of Bianca just deadlifting Raquel Rodriguez off of the mat into a huge running power slam. And on cue, looking for the KOD. And just like that, Bianca might be moving on to the King and Queen of the Ring. No. Raquel gets the shoulder up. Just more in the tank for both of these women. And you hear this crowd ever so grateful, saying fight forever. These two women putting in their all into this matchup, all for just a chance at the Women's World Championship here on Monday Night Raw. And the one person who might be loving what they're seeing is the Raw Women's World Champion, Bayley, who probably has her eyes set on this whole tournament. Of course, she has to look forward to whoever wins this and face her at the Royal Rumble for the Raw Women's Championship. And of course, you have people like Becky Lynch and Bianca Belair who were in that War Games match with Damage Control. So there's obviously some history there. Now, this Raquel just dragging and throwing Belair across the ring here. And now Raquel picks her up here. Big combination. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, alley-oop. And just using her strength to just toss Bianca across the ring. Now look at this. Raquel going to the top. And big splash, but that's why she doesn't go to the top, because she missed that. Oh. But frankly, I don't blame her. You hit your best shot, you gotta maybe bring some new tricks out of the hat. She went for a big splash, did not pay off, but I don't hate the move. And now, wait a minute. Bianca throws Raquel, and she's gonna go for a little pull-out shot to the outside. No! Raquel simply just moved out of the way and countered that, and Bianca just went splat on the outside. Huge risk, high reward, but it did not pay off. And now, back inside the ring, and Bianca back to her feet somehow. Her back must be screaming at her. And another moonsault, somehow still has the power and the athleticism to pull that off after crashing to the outside. And now, running to her opponent. And hits Rodriguez with the running knee. Wait a minute, what is this? Got her up. Oh no! Off of the mat! And looking for an Argentine backbreaker. Canadian backbreaker. No, Argentine backbreaker. Whoops. And Raquel gets out of it here. I thought she might have gone for that. Oh my God! For the KOD off the mat, but Raquel with another alley-oop. And now off the ropes into the neck breaker. Kind of her husband's kind of traditional move with that blockbuster, the running blockbuster. That could be it for Raquel too, and it is. So, to be fair, Bianca using her move.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair did not get it done with the KOD, so she kind of did the same thing as Raquel, going off the top and kind of pulled out a move that you never see, and that's Montez Ford's running neck breaker or running blockbuster. But that means Bianca Belair is the first official woman or superstar to go on to King and Queen of the Ring, and she is one part of the Raw Finals. But we have the main event here to go in the King of the Ring. Here we go. And here comes, the guy's move just won the match for his wife, so it could be a back-to-back win if he can hit that blockbuster. It's Montez Ford.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
So Montez Ford being in the quarterfinals here of the King of the Ring. He has a huge mountain to climb because his opponent here tonight is none other than Eddie Guerrero. Latino Heat, Mr. Lie, Cheat, and Steal himself. And Eddie Guerrero, to get into the quarterfinals, defeated Gunta. And, I mean, to defeat Gunta in itself is impressive. But to do that and then kind of, I guess once you do that, you kind of put into your opponent's mind the kind of intimidation tactic that, oh my God, you just defeated Gunta, probably like the best wrestler here in modern WWE. What can I do to defeat Eddie Guerrero here? And Montez Ford, you know, that kind of question has to haunt his mind to go into this match. To not only face a living legend, or I guess that's a poor choice of words, a legend like Eddie Guerrero, and then a man who also defeated Gunta in Eddie Guerrero. A man who is the former #1 contender to the WWE Championship.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Montez Ford is not a dumb person at all. He's not stupid. He's coming into this match with a game plan like you always should in a one-on-one matchup. And he knows Eddie Guerrero. I mean, Eddie Guerrero has been around a hell of a lot of years. There's many tapes, much homework you can do on Eddie Guerrero. Of course, his match with Gunta as well. Hell of a match it was. You got to think Montez Ford studied those tapes, studied that match in particular. And he's coming in with a plan. But the plan is, do you divide yourself? Do you go to something new? Or do you go with what you know when you're facing a man like Eddie Guerrero? Well, I guess we'll have to find out right here, right now. Montez Ford one-on-one with Eddie Guerrero in our main event here tonight. It's going to be a high-flying spectacle for the main event here. As the bell rings here, Eddie Guerrero brings Montez Ford into dropkick on the bottom right turnbuckle. And Eddie Guerrero, of course, Montez Ford has to have the speed and maybe athleticism, but Eddie Guerrero is no slouch in terms. He's kind of like the whole package. Eddie Guerrero, he might be a little short, don't get me wrong, but he has the power, he has the speed, athleticism, submission, grappling, strikes. Does not matter. Eddie Guerrero is a full-fledged superstar, and off the ropes into a DDT, and just like that, there's the athleticism of Eddie Guerrero into a Northern Light suplex. Now just gonna a little bit of head scissors, just drop it down. These bombs of elbows into the bridge of the nose of Montez. So what does Montez have to do in this matchup? He can't really run away from Eddie Guerrero. I think Eddie Guerrero is just as fast as Montez Ford, but Montez Ford, I think maybe he has to go to the top. Maybe he has to double down on the high-risk maneuvers. Eddie Guerrero now waiting for Montez Ford on the outside to get back to his feet into a drop kick. Flush on the money onto the chest of Ford. And now trying to bring him back to the ring. No, Ford. A few shots to the midsection. This match on the outside now. But just like that, as I say that, Montez Ford brings Eddie Guerrero back inside the ring. But he gave Eddie Guerrero a little bit too much time. Now into a power slam. And Montez Ford, I don't know, again, what he has to do here. And right now, look at this. Oh my God, the speed. The athleticism, the talent of Eddie Guerrero. And of course, he wants one more shot for that WWE Championship. Of course, right out the night after Survivor Series, Edge would go on to say that he's trying to move on from Eddie Guerrero. But Eddie Guerrero took offense to that. You're trying to move on from me. I know we're friends, but you just kind of a bitch move. So now Eddie has to work through pretty much a gauntlet to get back into the number contendership. Montez Ford looking for his first singles championship here in WWE, and he has to go through his own sort of big mountain to climb to get to that. Oh, big time drop kick. So Montez Ford gets into this quarterfinal. Now he has to defeat Eddie Guerrero, but not only that, if he even defeats Eddie Guerrero, he gets to move on to face John Cena. And then move on, if he can defeat John Cena, move on to the Raw Finals. And then finally win the whole damn thing. The whole King of the Ring against the SmackDown winner to go on to the Royal Rumble. But what a Cinderella story would be for Montez Ford to kind of blow up out of nowhere to get into the Royal Rumble as the #1 contender and walk out of it as WWE Champion. You can say that about any of these superstars. And now a big-time screw slam by Montez Ford to go for the cover, just a 1 count. You gotta do much more to take down Eddie Guerrero here. If there's one person you want to talk about that is the WWE Champion who successfully defended his championship against Eddie Guerrero at Survivor Series. And now Montez Ford, looking for more offense, but again, the tactfulness, the in-ring IQ of Eddie Guerrero. He knows the counters to almost everything. No, Montez Ford, off the ropes. He's looking for his own DDT, but maybe undershot that. Or just Eddie Guerrero just countered it somehow. Now into a suicide dive. Takes down Montez Ford. Montez Ford trying to retreat to the outside here. Wait a minute. Looking for, suplex. Oh, boy. We were looking for 3 amigos on the outside. There's 2. Are we going to see the 3rd one here? And we are. 3 amigos on the outside. So the Montez Ford, his kind of option to go out to the outside, met with more offense and even deadlier offense. And now Eddie Guerrero through those 3 amigos, maybe looking for a little bit of froggy. No! Hits the elbow drop right on the money. Maybe trying to keep Montez Ford down now. Going for a little froggy. No! Montez Ford gets out of the way. Of course, not only is the frog splash Eddie Guerrero's signature move, but it's also Montez Ford's signature move. So he knows what is going to come here. And speaking of, maybe he's going for his from the heavens. No, he wants Eddie Guerrero to get back to his feet here. Looking for a drop kick. Very similar moves here between Montez Ford and Eddie Guerrero. A little bit of a mirror match here in terms of clashing styles, but the clashing styles are your own style. And I mean from the last match where Bianca Belair and Raquel Rodriguez were 2 powerhouses. Montez Ford and Eddie Guerrero are 2 of the best high flyers in Monday Night Raw. Going for another big splash. And you know Montez Ford is just 1 win away, 1 big moment away from breaking out here on Monday Night Raw. This could be the night to defeat a legend like Eddie Guerrero. Nice counter there by Eddie. And now going for little T-bone suplex. Hooks the leg though, very nice, and almost got the win there. I don't think Montez Ford was even expecting that hook of the leg off of that T-bone suplex. And now, look at this. A little crucifix bomb by Eddie Guerrero. Well, Montez Ford now picks himself back up, now into the corner. And a big-time clothesline by Eddie. Now, there's a little bit of tactics there that we know from Eddie Guerrero. No, look at this. There's a DDT from Montez Ford that he was looking for earlier on in the matchup, and now he gets it. Montez Ford now going to the top from the heavens. That frog splash that he calls from the heavens. 2, and no. Eddie Guerrero in a bad way here gets caught with his own frog splash, it would seem like. But now this, Montez Ford. He brings out Eddie Guerrero here. And I mean, maybe shades of his wife here. He's got to be a little bit careful here. Doesn't want Eddie Guerrero to move out of the way. He's going for it anyway. Suicide, no! Countered there by Eddie. Quick to get back inside the ring as well. Picks him up, and then there's the power on display from Eddie. Huge power bomb takes down Ford. And now, just crushing the knee there. And now, oof! What a shot there by Montez Ford. The enziguri flush in the back of the head. And now, oh, Famouser by Ford. Now off the ropes into a big time splash. And Montez Ford now on a roll here. He's not going to stop. Now for an arm trapped back suplex. Right into the middle of the ring. Another big splash. Looking over the midsection. Of course, they try. Oh, here we go. We're going for that neck breaker here. And oh, wait a minute. There's Gunta. Gunta showing up in this matchup, attacking Montez Ford and attacking Eddie Guerrero. And now he's continuing his attack on Eddie. And now Gunta, of course, full of just rage and contempt for Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero eliminated him from the King of the Ring tournament. And now Gunta with a shot and takes down Eddie. What does this mean for the King of the Ring? Who moves on? Does anybody move on? Gunta throwing a wrench into the plans for the King of the Ring. Oh, wait a minute. No, oh my God, no. No, Gunta, please. Eddie Guerrero through a table. All right, that's enough, Gunta. Again, what does this mean? Well, guys, that's all the time we have for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on SmackDown.